Hello guys, today we will see how some of the biggest NBA stars spend their colossal fortunes. Let's stop thinking and start. It's no secret that some professional sportsmen enjoy opulent lifestyles with posh homes, expensive cars, and more. After all, if you are managing your money properly and making 7 or 8 figures a year, you can afford to live a better lifestyle than the typical fan. We can see how much money one league's athletes spend on a regular basis thanks to a recent study. Wealth management firm Personal Capital, according to Kathleen Pender of the San Francisco Chronicle, has gathered information on how much the typical NBA player spends each month. Pender claims that more than 50 athletes, including both rookies and veterans, use the money management application. He discovers an average NBA player will spend $42,500 each month, or $500 to $10,000 annually. $42,500. Athletes can spend a lot of money on a variety of things, including food, entertainment, cars, housing, charity, personal items, etc. You might be interested to know how roughly $50,000 is spent each month when you see the total. NBA star LeBron James spends his millions in what ways? James is the NBA player with the highest salary, according to Forbes. He is 5th on the list of athletes who made the most money in 2021, earning $85.5 million in pay and endorsements. He acquired a home for $36.75 million. James spent $36.75 million in 2020 to purchase a Beverly Hills property with a Mediterranean design. The building was constructed in 1930 and once belonged to the estate of talk show star and soap opera creator Lee Phillip Bell. Howard Hughes, who rented the property to his lover Katharine Hepburn, formerly owned it along with actor Charles Boyer. The home has a tennis court, a movie theater, 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and 2 guest houses. It has a 1-hectare, 2.5-acre lot and overlooks the city. He makes excellent investments. Since 2011, James has had a stake in Liverpool FC, an English Premier League soccer team. According to a recent assessment of the club by accounting firm KPMG, which was reported by the BBC, he purchased a 2% interest for $6.5 million, which is now worth £37 million, approximately $52 million. He got his teammates Tom Brown clothing. James may be frugal when it comes to his personal spending, but in 2018 he wanted the Cleveland Cavaliers, his club at the time, to arrive in style for their Game 3 showdown against the Indiana Pacers. He then bought identical Tom Brown clothes for his teammates. The Hollywood Reporter describes them as custom, made-to-measure Super 120 twill suits with white Oxford shirts, 4-bar cashmere cardigans, leather brogue boots, and Mr. Tom bags. According to Sports Illustrated, each suit cost just around $5,000. Let's see how my favorite, Michael Jordan, presents himself. Less than $100 million in NBA contracts were earned by Michael Jordan. As the best player in league history, Michael Jordan earned less than $100 million in NBA contracts, but it didn't stop him from becoming a billionaire. According to Forbes, his net worth is currently valued at $1.7 billion. Jordan is an avid golfer. His premium golf course's moniker, Grove XXIII, first appeared in 2021. Since it was created by Jordan, for Jordan, and was intended to maximize Jordan's style of play against his opponents, it was given the name Slaughterhouse 23. Jordan invested $305 million in Dapper Labs, the company that created the online trading card game NBA Top Shot. Jordan contributed to a $305 million investment in Dapper Labs, the company that created the virtual trading card website NBA Top Shot, in March 2021. Additional investors included 2 Chainz, Will Smith, and Kevin Durant. According to Dapper Labs CEO Rome Garagazla, the blockchain-based NFT startup is apparently laying off 22% of its personnel as a result of the collapse of the larger crypto exchanges. I adore this man, so let's find out how much he gave to charity. Moreover, Jordan gave out $2 million of the profits from his 2020 documentary The Final Dance. Also, Jordan gave $2 million of the profits from his 2020 documentary The Final Dance to the food banks run by Feeding America in the Carolinas and Chicago. In a statement, he stated, "It's more necessary than ever to pause and give thanks in these trying times and in a year of incredible difficulty due to COVID-19. According to reports, MJ earned $4 million from the series and gave it all to charity. To support groups fighting for racial equality, social justice, and improved access to education, Jordan and Nike's Jordan brand made a vow in 2020 to donate $100 million over 10 years. In Durham, North Carolina, he also operates a Nissan business. The top most expensive purchases made by Michael Jordan, MJ spent $175 million to purchase the Hornets' $300,000 Miami estate. For a minimum of $281,000, Michael Jordan bought an exquisite waterfront property in Miami's Kendall neighborhood. Given that the GOAT wants to make sure that his house has as much vegetation as possible, it is expected that he most likely spent more money. The Miami mansion property is about 5,500 square feet in size and boasts 4 opulent bedrooms, 2 opulent bathrooms, a spacious kitchen, and a magnificent swimming pool. Not to add that there is a fishing dock at the back of the estate where you can get away and relax while fishing. Incredible car collection worth $10 million. Michael Jordan may possess the most amazing collection of automobiles, which includes legendary makes like his Ferrari 512 Maranello, $331,000, and Mercedes McLaren SLR 722 Edition, $3 million. Jordan tailored each of his recognizable vehicles to suit his personal taste, and his name would be emblazoned on the license plates as well. The majority of the GOAT's classic vehicles were painted red because he was known to adore the color. Make sure they have something to stand out with even when they are not wearing red. Jordan was a Corvette enthusiast who owned several models with outstanding engines and stunning designs. He also enjoyed driving Ferraris. Michael was the owner of a Ferrari 512 TR, which was worth about $280,000 on its own. Michael also possessed the Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, Ferrari Pista, and, of course, his renowned 512 Maranello. The GOAT is said to own the Bugatti Veyron Sang-Noir, which many people claim he does, therefore the cost of his automobile collection may exceed the estimated $10 million mark. $61.5 million G550 private jet. $61.5 million G550 private jet. Although the 6-time NBA champion has businesses all over the nation, Michael Jordan undoubtedly travels considerably more than the typical individual. Jordan wisely invested in a $61.5 million private plane rather than taking the typical travel path. For most people who are not as wealthy as Michael, buying a private plane is usually a ridiculous investment, but for the 6-time Finals MVP, it made perfect sense. Jordan is always able to travel as he wants, whenever he wants. Michael decided to paint his plane the same blue and white as the University of North Carolina. Naturally, the aircraft was also adorned with a N236NJ sign, which stands for $80 million for a luxurious super yacht. There isn't a single athlete worth at least $100 million who doesn't own a yacht. Yet the super yacht owned by Jordan is altogether different. Even the wealthiest people you may know would find the $80 million price tag on number 23's luxurious yacht to be surprising. At 220 feet long, the yacht is said to cost around $1 million to maintain weekly. Per week, that's correct. Jordan must adore the sea since spending so much money ensures he is living the life of luxury. Michael could literally have generational wealth for his entire family by selling his majority stake, but he seems to like his ownership role in the NBA. The GOAT was a 6-time NBA champion who achieved feats that no Hornets player will probably ever match. Jordan seems to succeed in every area of life, whether it has anything to do with basketball or not. Therefore, if he can win a championship as the owner of the Hornets, he will be at a higher level of success.